Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dicing with Death.
So I've used the good save on the Medusa. So now if I have to make any saving throws for myself, I'm screwed.
Well, let's frickin' do it. Medusa is closer to you than that. Let's put her in the right spot. There we go. Front. So let's roll initiative. Divan versus Medusa. She will roll at 3. Oh, worst initiative possible.
I hadn't declared my actions yet.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just re-roll her initiative then.
No. I think I'll try out the new spirit armor. Yeah, I think so. It's like, do I just come out the gate blasting? That might be worth it, but...
So then Divan just starts blasting Medusa. What I'm hearing. Let's do it.
All right, that's spirit armor.
Okay.
And I guess the only spell component I have handy is the 10 GP gems. I got like water and stuff, but I guess I'll go ahead and use that. Pouches, 10 GP gems. I'll use one of them. Makes it a pretty expensive spell, especially in a zero treasure campaign. All right, so I don't know. Yeah, using this gem, I conjure spirits from another plane that surround me. I don't know. I can cast this on another creature too. It's the first time I've cast this. I think what it is. I think these are the spirits of Medusa's other victims. I conjure them forth from the cold stone around me.
Oh.
And, they go leaping to my aid.
There's Remus and Alexander and Remus's other soldiers that appear around you, reaching for Medusa.
The light hasn't been destroyed?
No, she seemingly was able to deactivate or, turn off her petrification gaze and intentionally was not killing your beetles. And in a way, in an attempt to sneak up on you.
If she's past her spell, does she have to roll or save again, or is she just immune forever for the fight?
She will have to roll every time, just like you.
Is that's how it works? So
Yep.
she'll have to avert her gaze with this mirror between us. Although I guess, does the mirror disappear instantly when I cast a spell, or?
It will continue to the end of its duration, which is another 15 minutes.
No, its duration is 15 minutes, which expired like 45 minutes ago.
Right. So then,
I was
moment
concentrating.
You stop,
Okay.
So she'll have to either not look at herself or disable on a round by round basis her petrification.
But it disappeared. But I could conjure it again. But
right. So you conjure spirits around you, and then she reaches out to grab you by the shoulders, but now she must make a saving throw or attack your spirits. And did you use a 10 GP crystal to increase
so they have
the
AC
spirit
14.
Nice.
Yeah. So she has... she's going to make a saving throw versus spell.
Fails,
so she attacks a spirit instead.
Yes, but she's just trying to grab them. She's making a grapple attempt. She was going to just grab you by your shoulders and force her face into yours. But she instead, I think, gets distracted by the spirits and isn't attacking them because she can't grapple them, but is like whirling around to face them as they swarm about her. The faces that she's come to know and love that adorn her house are now mocking her.
Yeah,
in a deathless state.
All right, I close my eyes and I'm gonna go at this battle blind. That probably prevents me from taking opportunity attacks, doesn't it?
Yes, it will.
Okay. Although if she grabs me, I'll be able to feel where she is. I don't know.
If she's grabbing you, then you're essentially grappled with her.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that would reduce blind fighting to -2 instead of -4 because you know where she is very, very well. Let's roll initiative then.
You should stop rolling before me or whatever.
Oh.
Or
Yes,
before I decide what spell I'm going to cast.
Let's see.
Oh. All right, that's an arcane spray.
Okay.
Kind of, I've got a spear in hand, and I'm kind of facing off with her, getting my spell ready. Is she making another grapple attack?
No, her hair is hissing and tries to lash out and bite you, but it must make a saving throw versus spell, or have to attack the spirits. And she fails with another 9.
And I think it will be totally ineffective versus the spirits, right? They can't be poisoned.
Right, it'll just do the physical damage.
Does it do physical damage?
It does 1d4 damage on a hit, which I'm assuming is her snake bite.
So a glancing blow would actually be really effective against those, but I'd have to stare at her.
Right, you'd have to see it coming. How much hit points do your spirits have?
13.
Okay. Well, here is her 1 point of damage to your.
Did she make an attack roll?
Ooh, I forgot to the attack roll part.
Yeah.
5 plus 5 is 10. So they miss.
Doesn't even do any damage. And the spirit has been distracted. I raise a hand in her general direction, or point in her general direction, and unleash an arcane spray.
Excellent. Go ahead and make me your complicated saving throw. I'll have her make a complicated saving throw.
Yeah.
And you can't see her, so maybe give her advantage on her dex section of it.
Yeah.
Oh, but you don't get advantage on the dex. I'll just give her advantage on the d20.
Yeah.
Because she has vision and you don't. So she rolls a natural 19 plus dex.
I feel like if I had known that, I might not have done it, but it doesn't
Twice
matter.
level. I think she rolls like a total 42, 19 plus 11 dex plus twice her hit dice.
I rolled pretty well, but it doesn't matter. I have an
one.
additional +1 on that, so it's 42.
So it's a tie, and it'll do 0 damage. 2 rounds in, no one's hit anyone yet.
And is she like blocking? It seems like she's in the doorway.
She is standing right next to the doorway, but you also have your eyes closed, so it's hard
There's no way to get out of here. Yeah.
You could try and like fumble your way past her. It would definitely provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
But you could try.
All right.
I'll wait for you to roll initiative this time.
Or at least declare what I'm casting. Right?
Yeah.
So I am going to try to conjure another mirror. Slow.
Okay. She will go before you, attempt to bite you with her hair again. Pass her save this time.
Ooh, uh-oh.
But her attack roll is an 11.
Now, even with my eyes closed, I think I have 14 AC. It's ordinarily 18. Totally blind, I'm 14.
You're at 14. Okay. Your martial arts would also phase out if you can't see, so that might bring you down to 12.
Really?
But
I have 14 just from my. Well, okay, I guess it doesn't count.
yeah, because you can't. You wouldn't get like.
Why not? I mean, I'm like blocking. I mean, there's already a -4 penalty for not being able to see.
Okay. Well, either way, it doesn't matter because she rolled the 5 and the 5 was a 10 or whatever. 6 and 5 was 11. Either way, she misses with her attack.
I think the martial arts just says as long as you're unarmed and unarmored.
Okay.
Maybe you need to see the attacks coming.
It feels kind of like a dex-based thing, where you're actively defending, where you probably
You don't lose your
need it.
dex if you're blind, do you?
Yeah, you do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, then actually my AC might be even lower because I do have 1 AC from dex. I have at least 11, which is what I need.
Yeah.
With no dex and with -4.
Okay. Then she misses with her snake bites. Thank God. Divine.
And I conjure a mirror. Conjure another silvered mirror.
Unsurprisingly, between after the first round, where she tried to grab you and was almost killed by herself, she turned off her petrification. And
you can't turn off your petrification. It's her ugly ass face.
And then as the mirror vanished, she returns it to its active state. Yeah. And now,
and she's definitely not averting her. She's definitely not averting her gaze because she just made an attack with full hit bonus.
She will have to make another saving throw versus spell.
I conjure a mirror in front of me.
This is petrification. I was using her spell save before.
Oh, okay. I mean, she passed it either way.
She needs a 12 or higher. Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna roll it or should I?
You're gonna roll it.
Okay. Greater than 12. Oh, 13.
Woo! She hisses and lets go and starts to shield her own eyes.
Don't like what you see.
She growls.
And I stay behind the mirror and I don't know, hold it up with one hand and have a shield around it, eyes closed, and
right. You can hear her back and shuffle away from you, hissing. All of the snake heads hissing at you, and we're gonna go for initiative.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what she's gonna do. Woo! Okay.
I'm rolling with weapon speed.
So goes first. She throws herself at your direction.
If she's not averting her gaze, she has to make saving throws every round.
She is averting her gaze. The spirits are still in effect, and she'll make her attack at -4 because she's just trying to tackle you without being able to see you. So this is a disadvantageous moment for her.
Do I get an opportunity attack if I'm?
You have to see it coming.
Okay.
So she passes a 15 on her saving throw. She can attack you. She makes an attack roll at -4.
With a snake or with a?
No, with a tackle. She just wants to pin you to the ground.
Okay.
A 10 plus 5 -4 is 11.
I think I have some cover from the
mirror.
From the mirror, my AC. If you're not giving me dex, or I guess maybe we should figure out what you actually want my AC to be.
So you should not get dex when you cannot see, and I don't think you can get fighting styles if you can't see.
Seems really punishing. I mean, all I've got. So I've got armor spell. Well, Scarab of protection is plus. So that's +5 and then -4. So basically, I'm at -7 for my.
Well, what physical armor do you actually wear, Divan?
None. I mean, I'm a wizard. What do you mean?
Yeah, so it makes sense if you're a wizard with his eyes closed that your AC is going to be very close to 10. I think. No.
I suppose. So
let me see if the combat and tactics say anything about it, because I might be spouting bullshit with no pretense.
Yeah, let's see.
Character can do. If unarmored and unarmed, the character receives a -2 AC bonus.
Right.
That's it.
So it seems like I get my. Yeah. You're looking at martial arts AC.
Yeah. proficient, specialized. You're not specialized, right? You're just proficient in these styles.
I am specialized. No, right? I think I'm proficient in the martial arts styles. Yeah, because I'm not a fighter. I'm not a single class fighter. Multi-classed. So my armor spell gives me 4 AC. I have 1 for a Scarab of Protection, and I think I get 2 for that fighting style.
Okay. Fighting style. Yeah. Okay.
And then I would have 1 for Dex normally, but we're not counting Dex.
You definitely don't get the Dex, but you'll get the martial arts and the Scarab, so it'll be 13 AC. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the 11 will slam into your mirror.
I think it's 12 AC, right? So I think it's 12. Okay, but it's still miss.
The Scarab will slam into your mirror, grabbing it, trying to... Not the Scarab. The Medusa will slam into you and your mirror, try and wrestle it, try and push you to the ground, but I think you've got this awkward thing between the two of you.
Yeah.
And she can't hit home.
And I will return fire. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it'll be a stab with a spear, not a staff, but it doesn't matter. Misses. An offhand punch. Misses. Actually, does she have AC?
She has AC 15.
Okay.
But 11 with no...
It's minus 4 to hit, but she's got minus 4 to AC.
Right, so they will cancel. So 13's a miss.
And we're rolling for initiative.
We're rolling for initiative, all right.
I think I will use an arcane spray. And she's averting her eyes as well, right?
You hope so.
Well, yeah, or either that
or not.
I mean, either that or she's gonna make a petrification, so I don't know if I do hope so. Mm-hmm. So let's do that spell save. Actually, yeah.
All right, here comes her save. It is an 18 plus.
Natural 18?
Natural 18
Bullshit.
On the arcane spray.
Why didn't... Oh, that's not what I want. I want a new saving throw versus spell.
18 plus 11 plus 12 is 41. And you're at another 40. So
spell
close.
Sucks.
You arcane spray. Her turn is going to be spent trying to wrest the mirror from your hands, because she ended up holding it last round when she tried to tackle you, or at least has her hands on it. So give me an opposed strength check as she tries to rip it from your arms.
Can she just grab it? Yeah, I guess so.
She tried to tackle you last round, and the mirror got in the way.
I'm pretty strong. There's no way she's gonna...
There's no way she pulls it. She rolls a 17 total. So doesn't even pass her own strength check, can't wrest it from you, and we'll move into the next round of initiative.
Right, Chad, imagine if those were magic missiles. In fact, with the MP that I just wasted, that could have been like 5 magic missiles.
You'd have to look at her to magic missile.
Fair enough.
Everyone's still at full hit points. Divan goes first.
Guess we crit her with a spear stab.
Yes.
That's
yes,
minus 4 plus 4.
You will clear by 8.
With an ultra spear.
4d4 plus strength.
7 points of damage.
Excellent. 7 points of damage to her.
And I guess there's a punch as well, which doesn't matter.
And she will still try to wrest the mirror from you. I don't know how much you're holding onto it if you're attacking with staff and fist, though. With one hand, maybe? Or maybe you're letting it go? Maybe you're letting her take it this round if you're making...
I probably had to let it go to punch her, and then maybe I stabilize it again.
Well, if she fails her strength check, you'll still maintain control of it. So let's do an opposed check.
Yeah, I could see her having advantage or something, because I can't really be equipping it, but I'm still stabilizing it or using it or something.
Right. She rolls a 1 on her d20, so I think in the time that you're letting go, it slides towards her and she stumbles, and you grab the mirror again as you crit her in the gut, or maybe She lets go as you crit her, and then you get to make your offhand that misses and grab the mirror before it falls, before she recovers. Something in that effect. She botches it. Initiative roll for next round. This is getting ridiculous, though. She will attempt just to like pull herself towards you over the mirror and try and let her snakes bite at you. Are your spirits still going?
They should be. I think they last 15 minutes. Let's see. I mean, I spent 10 GP on them.
Yeah.
One off. Yeah, it's 3 rounds per level, so 15 rounds.
Another saving throw versus spell to get past your minions. Another natural 1, and I will change out my dice while you take your turn.
She still rolls versus the...
Oh, rolls to hit against the...
Yeah, versus AC 14 at -4.
No, she rolls a 6.
All right. So I do have... I've been wanting to lawyer this since like level 2, but so I do have 2 points in staff. I'm in expertise with staff. I've been using the spear as a martial arts weapon, but I would like to argue that because I'm an expert with the staff, I can get my bonus attack this round, akin to like the 5e polearm master that gets a d4 strike with the butt of their polearm. I think I should be able to spear martial arts and then like a thwack with the back of the spear as if it were a staff.
Is that because you get 2 staff attacks per
I
round?
get 2 staff attacks, but I'm using
I'll buy it.
So I basically get a spear attack, a staff attack every other round, and
and a punch. That sounds great.
So a flurry of blows.
Flashbacks to Empires of Arcadia.
Yeah.
Nightmares about Trump's character and his flurry of blows that ruins my day.
14 will not do it with the butt of the staff. No.
So close.
No.
All right. In between rounds, she will hiss at you again. Why do you hate me, Divan? What have I ever done to you?
Look around you.
I've made the world better.
Imprisoned.
Life is short and fleeting. Everyone's will end sooner than later. It is time you know what your fate is. Open your eyes and behold. Initiative again. She goes really well.
I don't even know what to do without being able to see her.
She will make another attack against you. 12 on the save, attacks your spirits. 2 on the attack roll, misses your spirits.
I do have enough MP for a Fist of Stone. That's pretty good. Is it too... I mean, I go at the end of the round, right? Can I... would I have needed to start casting... Is it too late to switch to casting a spell?
No, you can go last. You're going last already. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Could you, in theory, delay casting a spell until after you get your shit kicked? Or something like that?
Like,
I want to cast the spell, but I don't want it to get interrupted, so I'm going to wait until they stab me and then cast the spell. Is that at all legit, or is...
So you would always be going last. I don't know. That's a weird thing, because then what if you're fighting somebody who knows about interrupting wizard spells and they're just like, I'm going to attack them because I want to interrupt a spell? I think it gets into some weird meta gaming thing where you have to like declare intent of your attack to interrupt if people can delay their things.
So should I use Fist of Stone this round or next round?
I think you should declare it at the beginning of the round, not change it later.
Yeah. So I'll probably delay 2 rounds because next round I get my extra attacks.
Okay. So whoosh, whoosh, and then initiative.
I think I want my extra attacks, and then I'll Fist of Stone after this.
Go for your extra attacks.
Well, those will be at the end of the round.
Hit.
But I should have fisted, because that's 1 point of damage with the fist. Hiya.
Hiya. Why is her token all freaking weirding out on me? Come on, Medusa, why are your token all so weird? All right, she's just gonna look like she's got your back to you, so that the HP is near her and not like somewhere out in the ocean. For me to edit.
This is an awkward fight. No one looking. The mirror between us.
Battling back and forth in this dank, dark cave. 6 on the saving throw to attack you, and then an 8 plus 5 minus 4, a 9 on the attack against the spirits is a miss. What round of combat is this? Is this like 10 minutes of you guys struggling inside? 5 minutes? I haven't been tracking. Let's see. 1,
I think we're at
2,
like 6
3,
or 7.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rolls of initiative have been made so far. This will be the 10th initiative roll. Okay. At a certain point, we're gonna have to start discussing fatigue, because if you stand here for like half an hour and just like wail on each other with full force, I know we never deal with fatigue.
When do we ever do fatigue in combat?
We never do it, but like, how long can you really stand and try and beat the shit out of someone with all of your life? Like, boxers have
really about to
2-minute
implement
rounds.
Combat fatigue?
Maybe. I'm just saying this is dragging on a lot longer than
That's not even that long. It's just frustrating because nothing happens. You rolled initiative prematurely, but I'll resolve my staff attack, which doesn't matter.
Right.
And I think Fist of Stone is a 1. Put it casting time 1. Oh.
Ooh, all right. Here she goes, trying to bite you, trying to work her way past the
Saving throw
mirror.
versus spell.
12 is not a pass for her. She attacks the spirits with a 17. She finally hits them.
Minus 4 is
17 plus 5 minus 4. Yeah.
It's 18. She does hit a spirit. Was this with her hair or with her?
With her snake bites for 4 points of damage.
That's pretty good. 4 out of 12, I think. So we're at 8. So it's a
Woo!
8 out of 12.
And
spirits of stone will avenge you, or avenge.
You
have
cast
revenge on you.
Fist of Stone. Okay, and one more round of initiative.
I only won.
Oh, not saying only one, just one more round, and again, and again, and again.
It's got 5 rounds of this fist. She does beat me, right? Yeah.
Did you roll?
Yeah, it's at 5.
Oh,
it's at 7.
7, got it.
I think the 2. I might actually be. I don't know how we resolve 2 weapons with different weapon speeds, but
pick the slower weapon.
Okay, then I guess that seems kind of crummy. Well, because my fist is like a free attack every round. Because I've got like a 2. What is this?
You just take your spear speed because that's your primary weapon, right?
Yeah, the speed. Oh, a 2-handed weapon style or something lets me use the staff spear thing faster.
Yeah.
So, anyways, doesn't matter.
Well, after that last round of failed attacks, the Medusa, not the Medusa, will slip down the hallway backwards from you and say to you as she backs out, you can have my lair for now, Divan.
Do I not get an attack opportunity as she...
You'd have to be seeing her to get it. I will go across the sea and bother you no more. But should you ever go west, you will be mine. And she begins to back out of the cave. You can probably chase her down if you want to look at her. What are you going to do?
I will, I'll pick up the... how does she get out of here without her eyes open? I mean, I think I will follow her with the mirror.
Mm-hmm. Do you chance a look to see what's going on?
No. Keep my eyes closed and sort of fumble towards the doorway.
You can find it, no problem.
Spirits swirling around me, backlit by the maybe the command the light to follow after me as well. Shake my fists of stone.
Yeah.
May the stone memories of this land haunt you.
It
even
appears
across the sea.
It appears they have, for after biting your spirits with her own snakes and fighting you with your mirror between the two of you, she's had it. She flees the cave and takes off into the countryside, proclaiming that she's going to go west across the ocean, but can you really trust a snake-haired lady?
No. Wow. That fight was sloppy, but
and
fatigue of battle overtaking me, I slump back down. Deign to open my eyes a little bit, first looking down at the ground where her feet would be, and maybe look up. Chat says that I bored you into submission.
No, it's just so rare that you get to beat a monster and not kill it and then put it in a position where it can run. And I rolled her a morale check and it fell really low.
Yeah.
She's just tired of dealing with your bullshit, Divan. Killing her cockatrices, invading her cave.
Not killing. I don't think I've killed any cockatrices. Stealing. Where are the cockatrices?
They're in a hole that you've dug for them with a cage over it and bags over their head.
Were there only two?
Oh, no, her cockatrice is just running across the land, killing things.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Just indiscriminate murder and chaos. Yeah, so she goes somewhere westward.
I will rest in her cave, I guess.
It's pretty sparse, but there's a nest. If you want to chill in the nest. And yeah.
I don't think there's anywhere else to go, right? It's like the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's that. That's that.
And I will continue searching the cave, looking for a secret lair or something.
Yeah, go ahead
with her treasure.
Give me a perception check of some kind, or a searching check of some kind.
No. My int is better, but how did wait. There we go.
What is this? Oh, 8/12. I can erase this because you don't need it anymore.
That was the spirit armor.
Got it. Well, Divan, you rest for the rest of the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's already pretty late in the day when she came back. And in the morning, you can set out from her dwelling, her place of dwelling.
I will journey to Sinus, because that is the closest village.
You'll arrive with 1 HP and 1 MP and full HP the next day.
And I will enter Sinus and see what's going on here. Are there any petrified people in the village square, first of all?
There are, yes. They're not in the village square. They've been moved to the graveyard just outside of town from the side that you approach.
Okay.
So in addition to the normal little tombstones, there's also just some people standing around, frozen, petrified.
Okay. So I will enter the village and see what I can find.
You just find people doing their normal thing.
Is the village elder or anything around? I'm trying to remember.
Let's see. There was the Sea Witch, and then there was a village
petrified.
elder. Right, Sea Witch is petrified. There was the village elder. is there a cleric in town? I don't think so.
No,
I think the Sea Witch is
I
the
came
closest
here
thing we
for
had
the
to a
Sea
cleric.
Witch. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Well, you can talk to the elder, and you can talk to the other people in the village. What do you want to discuss with them?
I want to tell them that Medusa is gone.
Gone?
People of Sinus, the Medusa's gone. I could not slay the beast, but I battled her to a stalemate, and she has given up her lair and sworn to flee across the sea. I don't know if we can take a snake at her word, but for now her lair is empty, and you may recover your fallen.
They are grateful that the threat has ended and that it will be safe once more. The town elder will actually offer you a small bit of treasure from their pile. He produces for you 4 ingots of gold, or not ingots, chunks of golden ore that he says were left to him by Seltzer, or to their people by Seltzer a long time ago.
Seltzer's a long way from here. Do you not mean the Sea Witch?
No, Seltzer, the demigod. She came through this area and gave us this ore in exchange for when we offered her hospitality and food with asking nothing in return. She was a wise and wonderful woman.
Not sure if I should take that, but this is the first treasure I've been given all campaign, so might as well.
It's not true. You've taken
Right,
other
I've
stuff
got
from Seltzer.
loads of magic items. Yeah.
Got a magic snake. That's way better than a magic item.
He's almost more trouble than he's worth.
You've got a crack of magic gas.
How much gold ore?
It is 3 large rocks. Each one probably weighs about 10 pounds, like 30 pounds of gold ore that if you smelt it out, you can probably get, 5 pounds of gold out of it.
Supposed to drag this back to Necrot? All right. I will be encumbered, I think. Back. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be lightly encumbered, but that's fine. Move speed for lightly encumbered is 8, not 9.
It should be 9.
His sheet has 8.
I think the sheet is doing... No, it is 8. It's weird, because you would expect it to go 12, 9, 6...
3, 1.
3, 1, but it doesn't. It goes 12, 8, 6, 4, 1.
All right, if you say so.
It does full speed, 2/3, half, 1/3, 1. It's a weird scale.
All right. Well. So, I will thank them for the gold and continue on, I suppose. So that was 1, 2. I think I can go another. Now that I'm encumbered, maybe not. So maybe I hang out here for the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll leave in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah. The people of Sinus have anything to say?
Well, they gift you their gold.
Yeah.
They thank you for dealing with the Medusa threat. They ask you if there's any way to return the Sea Witch to her form.
I will see what I can find, but I wouldn't count on it. Unless you know of any sorcerers more powerful than I.
There's a seer in the hills to the northwest from here. A great sage who can see beyond the realms of the mortality.
Yes. Atropos was my mentor.
That's the one.
Is this who you speak?
Your mentor? You know her?
Oh, fuck off.
They're surprised. The only other thing that they got for you is the sea elves might know some shit,
Yeah.
but otherwise they're
Tell
just a
me
bunch of
something
dumb.
Tell me something I
peasants.
don't know. Divan is kind of sick of hearing people name drop Atropos.
Right. He's like, bitch, please, I trained with Atropos.
Well, yeah, there was at least one other encounter where I was like heading. I think when I was heading to Remus, I bumped into like the village elder from. I think it was the village. I think it was the same village elder on his way to Necrot to seek out Atropos.
Yep.
And I was like, I can help. He was like, no, I'd really rather speak to a professional about this. All right.
Yeah. Well, I guess you've moved on.
Well, I stayed the night here just to recover, and then moving at movement rate 8. Well, let's see. Oh God, that's bad.
16. You can do what? 1 hill a day.
Yeah, or force march. Is there any way I can cut down my? Got too much shit.
You could take a villager and have them haul your shit for you.
Or an
You need
animal.
a follower. Yeah, or an animal. A goat of holding.
I mean, I have a goat, but I left it in a crot. It's probably been eaten by cockatrices at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Or Platos, who knows?
Mm-hmm. Well,
No.
how are you
I
gonna get
think
back?
I will
Just
just-
one day at a time?
One day at a time. Well, the first day I can go
3,
2,
4,
3
5.
probably. My movement rate is 16. No, I can just do 2.
Oh, because if you force march, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Then you
no,
can
1,
do-
2. I can go 2 over plains.
Oh,
then I
right.
will-
You start on
then
the
I
6th,
will-
then do here. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I will enter Romulus and bring similar tidings. People of Romulus, the Medusa has been driven from these lands. Couldn't enough to slay her, but I battled her to a stalemate. And she has abandoned her lair and sworn to leave our lands and flee across the sea. Her lair is empty.
People of Romulus will thank you profusely and gift you some treasure that has been gathered by Remus when he went around conquering the nearby towns and bringing back the wealth. And a lot of it was sort of carefully stowed away and hidden by some of the villagers here.
See, Romulans, the slaying is not the only way to solve your problems. Sometimes a peaceful accord can be reached, and our problems can be banished across the sea.
You're so wise, Divan. How did you come to this knowledge? Brave warrior he is to
Trial
drive
and
her off
error.
without trying to kill her.
Mostly error. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I was initially hoping that maybe the Romulans would become allies and they would be the more martial aspect of our culture. But I think I've turned them into a bunch of pacifists by getting all of their warriors stoned. What did they have as offering?
They present to you a spell book along with 50 pieces of silver and 500 pieces of copper.
I'm going to be so encumbered. Oh, I'm still only like the spellbook will probably encumber me. How heavy is the spellbook?
The spellbook is actually like 15 pounds. It's like a series of clay tablets.
Let's see. I said I left these potions at home. I only brought the healing potions, I think, and gaseous form. I am like 1 pound. I think I can actually get home. I'm like 1 pound off. Okay, I will leave my staff and summon it later. In fact, I don't even think I should have brought it, but... Yeah, water skin. If I drink... Actually, the staff does it. Cool. I make a show of leaving my staff with the Romulans.
Okay.
This is my legendary weapon thwack. And I will leave it here as we leave behind our martial nature to be summoned only when we need it.
They will hand you a collection, the gold, the brass, copper, and a collection of clay tablets that have been fired in a kiln, said to originally have come from far overseas. These are a copy of the spell books of the demigod Adia. And I will link you to it here. Linked it to you in Discord.
It will take me a while to summon these.
Sure.
I will use my legend lore to... Oh, there's a magic missile.
Yes. Some of these things will be beyond you because Adia was a wild mage, so you will not be able to learn the wild wizard spells.
Guys, there's a fireball.
I hope you fail the fireball and learn the minor gateway instead.
I wasn't planning on learning fireball, actually, or I wasn't planning on learning fireball or asking for fireball, but since he gave it to me.
Well, hold on. You're encumbered in carrying these clay tablets. Maybe you drop one on the way, and the one with the fireball breaks. It's possible, you know? Didn't God originally give Moses, or whatever his name was, 3 tablets with 15 commandments, and he dropped one, and there were only 10 left?
The other ones wound up in Utah or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is like 33 spells. Are these all on stone tablets?
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Can I roll a legend lore?
Yes.
Or you don't actually need to tell me anything. Was this a character from a previous D&D campaign?
This is a demigod of Reluna, the goddess of passion, and a human. And Adia and her demigod siblings cruised around the world on a different continent for a period of time.
So there is a wiki article somewhere?
Yes, there's a wiki article somewhere that you could
so
legend lore about.
Divan uses legend lore to know who the demigoddess Adia is. And we can just TLDR that, and someone will link the wiki.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think one of her sisters got turned into a vampire, or maybe she got turned into a vampire. Someone had a bad end. I think someone ended up as a vampire.
Okay, I will stay the night in Romulus. I leave my staff in the center of town.
Mm-hmm. Your spear staff is left here.
No, my spear is with me.
Oh, okay.
I have the quarterstaff I started with that I've carved in runes of recall.
Right.
Is left here to reduce my encumbrance.
Okay.
But I can just summon it if I need it.
Yes.
So one day when I'm robbed or imprisoned or something and don't have any weapons and need to use my mark of recall to summon the staff, it will disappear and reappear.
Mm-hmm.
And we will continue the slow journey north.
Northward we will go.
Visit this next town, tell them the same tale of the Medusa. Not slain, but defeated, banished across the sea.
They too shall shower you with gifts. Sorry.
Oh God, make it stop!
They will produce from the various villagers another 50 silver for you and another 200 copper.
Please, do you have a cart?
No, but they will also give you 3 goats and a leash by which to lead them. Although I guess you have a stick. That's probably all you need. You don't need a leash to lead your goats.
I'm a shepherd.
Yeah.
I've got an ultra spear. It's the ultimate shepherd's crook. Alright. I think as a proficient shepherd, I can find a way to
shepherd
I'll
the
just tuck the gold ore in the goat pocket and
what do you think these are? Giant hamsters? They don't have pockets. All right. And then on to Necrot.
Right. Don't tell Neal you aren't getting enough rewards again. Just to encumber you with loot.
Here's so much money you can't carry it.
There's so many copper coins.
They give you gold, but it's in the form of unrefined rocks, so it weighs 20 times as much.
Narratively, I think it made more sense to make a slow, week-long pilgrimage across the land, stopping in every village, telling them they can go recover their statues.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll return to Necrot, laden with loot.
Laden with loot. And you tell the people of Necrot what has happened.
Yes. Did we have anyone that went all the way to the Medusa Lair?
Only you and Alexander, who never made it back.
Yeah.
But
he was a Romulan, though.
He was a Romulan. The people of Necrot have lost family members, friends to not the Medusa, but to the cockatrice, which are the spawn of the Medusa, and so that you have slain the source of their problems means they too shall reward you. The people of Necrot don't have much to offer you because they've already offered you a lot of their rewards thus far. You've been given, I think, someone tried to set you up with the Elder's daughter, I believe there was some trying to set you up with an Elder's daughter in one of the earlier sessions, and then it didn't go anywhere. Maybe they forgot about it. Maybe I forgot about it. Maybe you've just been out of town and running around. But you come back from this, and they'll make another attempt at it. The elder, well, not his daughter, his granddaughter, I believe, one of his granddaughters, he will approach you with, and be like, "This is my granddaughter. Divan, you have done such great things for our people, and you have been an essential member of our society, keeping us safe. I would like to offer you my granddaughter's hand in marriage, with the idea that accepting this is a sign of your potential future leadership as a leader of Necrot when I pass."
I am honored at your offer, but I fear that the wife of a sorcerer is a curse I would not wish upon your kin.
Nonsense, it's made you powerful. Look at you. Strong as an ox, spry as a sapling, with the mind sharp as a trap. And for the people in chat, this is not the 12-year-old granddaughter. He has other granddaughters. Get your heads out of the gutters. Sorry, Ryan.
But what if I were to be petrified or poisoned or torn apart by a troll? It is a...
What if her other prospective husband were to trip on a rock and fall down a hill? What if he were to be eaten by a cyclops? Or a giant? Or ripped apart by a troll, or attacked by a cockatrice? The world is full of dangers, young man. You'll have to marry someone someday. As I hear it, your mother's not a very good matchmaker. Hasn't given you a single offer yet.
Do I know who the who the granddaughter is?
Yes.
Shit.
How much do I want to poke the bear?
Don't even know.
I'm not. I was gonna name it after your wife, but decided against it. You can name her whatever you want.
Maybe she doesn't need to be named.
Maybe she doesn't need to be named.
Chat thinks you should roll for hotness
before we finalize anything. Well, if we roll 40-61.
Is she a super character?
She can be a super wife. She's got, what is this, 14 hotness? I do math right? Yeah, it's fine. It's above average. It's quite a bit above average.
Probably don't want your wife to be too hot.
Is that what you keep telling yourself?
That's my number one mistake. I went too hot.
Married
now
too hot?
Now I can't live up to the standards.
Good save. Well, here's an awkward marriage proposal that's just going to sit on the table. You don't have to make a decision today.
I think we're wrapping up this. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Huh? Would you like a grandson instead? Look, I got a lot of grandchildren. I think you should lead our town. And the best way to do that is for you to marry into my family. Come on, what do you have to lose, huh? What, my grandkid's not good enough? Wait, are you saying she's ugly? Look at her. She's so fair.
God, I can't even.
Come on.
I feel like Divan needs a parent present to negotiate these arranged marriages on his behalf.
Well, your parents are just across the street.
I think I'm flattered by your offer, but I think this is a discussion for the whole family.
You're right. You shouldn't arrange a marriage unless the two families have met. Come on, let's go across the street and talk to your parents.
Does your granddaughter know that you're doing this?
I'll get her too. Honey, go get the grandkids. Especially the women. And there will be an awkward conversation between the elder of the town and your parents, where there's like, we have these kids, we should get them together, get them married, and your parents are like, oh my god, yes. Are you saying Divan will get a place of his own? Oh, I guess he does already have a place of his own now. But like, it's about time. He hasn't been helping with the chores. He's been off on his own adventures, fighting monsters, not hurting the goats. It's about time he gets married and is like fully off of our plate. And then maybe we can get some grandkids to help us out with the goat herding, since Divan's too good to herd goats now. Your parents are all in favor of the marriage and will pressure you to accept it. Even if you don't care about the girl, it's good for you in the future, and marriage makes you a more stable man, and you should do it. And there is an immense social pressure for you to now marry this woman that you haven't even seen yet. Like, still away in the hills herding a goat on her way home.
I feel like there's a possibility that we do like a time skip in Divan's life and just gloss over the marriage years or something.
40 years later, Divan's wife is dead. He can go adventuring again.
Right?
Maybe. Did you say you wanted to wrap up for the day here?
Not necessarily, but it seems like a good stopping spot.
It does seem like a good stopping point. So we'll let Ryan wonder if he's going to marry this girl for the next couple of weeks. Because we're wrapping up here for the day. And I do believe I may or may not be out next week, but I'm definitely going to be out the week after that.
Yeah. Happy early birthday.
Why, thank you. Happy late birthday? Very late?
Months late?
Months late. I think we already wished you a happy birthday on your birthday, though, so that's fine. Yeah. So that will wrap us up for today.
Should we throw out some more XP?
Yeah, let's
so we
do
don't forget.
Yeah.
I think it's just the Medusa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I defeat the Medusa in combat? I think so.
Yes, she did retreat, so you did defeat her.
Get the warrior XP.
Mm-hmm. 6 hit dice. And she's worth 3,722 experience.
3722.
Yes.
Divided by 2.
Yes.
Nice. Plus 6 times 50. Brings my warrior 19,768.5. Are we going to bother with any quest XP?
Yeah, you did drive her off. I feel like that's a full-fledged quest. That's 1,000 XP right there.
Split between the classes?
Yep.
I spent, looks like 44 MP. Most of it was botched arcane sprays, but those still give me XP.
Mm-hmm.
That's the real reason to use that spell, because it's just boom, there's 7 MP. Blasted away. Give me that XP. 70 XP per meme spray.
Good stuff.
Spells that I learned. 2 level 3 spells, 1 level 2 spell. So that's 300. Is it 100 per spell level?
Or 100 per spell level learned, yes.
Okay, so that'll be 600 for the level 3, plus 200 for the level 2. All that times 1.1. What?
Did it not work out?
Google didn't like my math.
Oh.
I fixed it. All right, so the wizard is up to 25,166.35. Fighter is actually 22,068. Oh, no. Right, let's see. That 500, 20268. I'm a long way from level 6. What is it, like 40,000 as a wizard, and right, and
yeah,
32,000 for a warrior or something like that.
2, 4, 8, 1632. Yeah, I think it goes 64 and then like 120. I don't think it goes 128. Well, congratulations on surviving another session of Dicing with Death, and for not dying to a Medusa despite being in hand-to-hand combat where she's got a gaze that's a save or die and a melee attack that is save or die.
Right,
so
OP.
Congratulations on how that worked out for you.
Survived.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be so long before I can get that elemental plane stuff.
Yeah. Well, we will see
right
you on Sunday, though, won't we?
Yes, we've got a new campaign. Lag. It's called Legends of Arcadia Genesis. Is it taking place on this island? Was that?
Yes, it'll be on the other side of this island. So you two will have enough room between you guys that you won't ever bump into each other, or if you do bump into each other, it'll be way down the road.
Are we doing this? Are they the same time frame?
I don't know about that one. In my mind, Divan's storyline is much, much later than theirs. But to be honest, I still don't even know what that campaign's really going to be about. So maybe I'll be full of shit and they will be near each other, or maybe there'll be some timey-wimey things, or I'm not sure.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. But that's that. And anything to say before we go?
I don't think so. Thanks for watching. lackluster 200th episode. No one was petrified. Well, dozens of people were petrified, but we don't care about NPCs.
Yeah. No important NPCs and no players. But there was we could have had a wedding episode if you had just married the damn girl. Another time. For our 300th episode, we'll do a wedding episode with Ryan in a wedding dress and me in a tuxedo. Totally promise.
Totally.
Not really. Yeah, I can't make that promise. That's it then. We're out. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.